Microsoft Teams with Dynamics 365, note the following restrictions. First, you must have a valid phone PBX capability through E5 licensing or phone PBX licensing from Microsoft. Plus, you will need a connection to the outside world, such as utilizing GoTo Connect. Number two, you will also need to have a sales role and hence need to use the Sales Hub interface. In terms of licensing, you will need to have Dynamics 365 Sales Premium or Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise or Professional licensing. If you are using an interface such as, say, Customer Service Workspace, then dialing out will not initiate a Teams call. For example, if I choose to find a contact, select the contact and click dial, nothing will happen. If I try and place a call, you will find that even though 365 screen pops, there is no additional information associated with that contact that gets pulled from Microsoft Dynamics. In reality, you need to change this interface and utilize the Sales Hub application. Once you're in a Sales Hub integration, then you find that there is a phone icon in here. That means that all my calls will be received in Microsoft Dynamics, and I no longer need to run Microsoft Teams. So if I've got Microsoft Teams, I can actually quit this and only operate out of Microsoft Dynamics over here. Now, if I then want to dial out through, say, a contact, I can find that contact. Once again, I'll use Bob Jane, locate the phone number and click to dial. That initiates a Teams calling session and we'll go out there and make the telephone call to the external party. Once you've got the call, you can add notes. You can also append to other information. So for example, at the moment, I've got Bob Jane as the contact. It actually identifies that it's Bob Jane that I'm speaking to. I can also open the phone call activity screen. When I open that up, it allows me to modify the different records. So for example, if it wasn't Bob Jane, I could actually close that and search for somebody else. But because that person is in my contacts list, then it automatically populates that information. If I need to add any other data, then I can provide that. Note that at the end of the call, when I hang up, the duration will be automatically updated for that particular instance. So it will say how long that call has taken place, and it's at 57 seconds. For when calls are coming in the inward direction, you will get a screen pop directly in your Microsoft Dynamics and the records that are found. I have both a contact and I have also a lead. If I click that and answer the call, then it will actually open up my Bob Jane contact and it will show me once again my communications. If I choose then to maybe transfer the call or consult the call, I can utilize these features within the call screen. I can place the call on hold, resume the call. And they are the key features that are available through the integration. The way the integration is achieved with Microsoft Teams and Dynamics is by moving into the app settings view within the Sales Hub. When you first launch this view, you will find that Microsoft Teams calls with conversation intelligence is going to give you a quick setup option. I've already configured that up, and so if I click on the edit settings, it will show you that I have Teams calling turned on and I've got the ability to receive calls, and I'm able to transfer calls, and I'm able to add other parties into the calls. One of the other things that you can add is this recording with real-time transcriptions and insights. You can enable that optionally. Note that this will give you a recording capability, and you'll need to decide whether you want to store the information automatically in your own platform, or if you'd like to send it to Azure. So Microsoft Storage, you've got a 90-day retention policy, and you can also change it to things like Azure, etc. Call recording is visible for both when calls are initiated. So in this instance, I'm going to go to my contact, initiate a telephone call to Bob again, and dial the number. When answered, in addition to the information we saw previously, now you've got this visibility of transcript, as well as the option to record everyone. Now there are two choices. One is to turn on recording by the agent, or the other option is to automatically start the recording and have the agent pause it. So I'm going to turn on the recording now. You get an announcement that this call is being recorded, and you have the ability to start and pause the call recording itself. At the end of the call, you can hang up, and the system will give you a bit of a full summary of all the activities that have taken place. You can actually view your notes if you have had any notes, and you can provide any additional actions that are pulled out of the recording through the transcripts. Now this is only coming in from my end, but that is the call recording being captured.